Welcome to our Calder Cup Finals preview, presented by Michigan First Credit Union. They meet again. For the second time in 5 years, the Grand Rapids Griffins and Syracuse Crunch will play for the coveted Calder Cup. The Griffins take aim at a second title in their 16th American Hockey League season, while Syracuse will be attempting to bring home the 80-year-old trophy for the first time in 81 years? That's right, the Syracuse Stars were the first champions of the American Hockey League in 1937, but the actual Calder Cup itself was not made until the following year. The city of Syracuse represented the AHL in 9 seasons between 1936 and 1980 with the Stars, Warriors, Eagles, and Firebirds. But the longest tenured and by far the most successful has been the Crunch, who are now in their 23rd season. Though there were no celebrations of a Calder Cup or even a conference title in the first 18 years, the franchise has always had a solid and passionate fan base. That loyalty has paid off for longtime Crunch followers in recent years with the signing of an affiliation agreement with the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2012. The result? 2 Eastern Conference crowns and this second trip to the playoff finals in 5 years. Speaking of Tampa Bay, their failure to qualify for the Stanley Cup playoffs proved beneficial for the Crunch. 7 players from the Lightning returned to the AHL and helped Syracuse win playoff series against St. John, Toronto, and Providence to set up this Calder Cup rematch with Grand Rapids. Corey Conacher was one of them. The veteran winger leads the league in playoff scoring with 20 points. Others to watch for are diminutive forward Yanni Gourde, who was off the point a game in these playoffs and scored his first NHL goals this season with Tampa. Trenton, Michigan product Eric Condra, a veteran of 366 NHL games and a 2011 Calder Cup champion with Binghamton, and Byron Froese, who scored 24 goals in 48 games with the Toronto Marlies before a February trade to Tampa Bay. Just one player, Matt Taormina, remains from the 2013 team that lost to Grand Rapids in 6 games in the Calder Cup Finals. The Griffins have waltzed through these playoffs thus far with an overall record of 11-2 and wins over Milwaukee in a first-round sweep, and back-to-back 4-1 series victories over Chicago and San Jose. Grand Rapids continues to build on a very impressive playoff resume, at least over the past 5 seasons anyway. They have played more games, 72, and have more wins, 45, and series wins, 11, than any other AHL team since winning the Cup in 2013. They have played in 3 conference finals and have advanced to at least the second round in each of the past 5 years. Like Syracuse, Grand Rapids has featured a balanced scoring attack with 7 players in double-digit scoring led by Ben Street and Eric Tangradi, each with 15 points. Tomas Nosek, Matt Laredo, and Matt Ford paced the team in goals with 7 each, and the power play, like it was in the regular season, is tops in the playoffs at 24.1% and has scored in a franchise record 11 straight postseason games. Jared Coro has played every minute of every game between the pipes, posting an 11-2 record with a 2.41 goals against average. Todd Nelson, with 6 full, highly successful seasons behind him as an American Hockey League head coach, is finally in the Calder Cup Finals for the first time. He was close in 2013, losing in the 7th game in the conference finals to the Griffins. Nathan Page, Brian Lashoff, and Mitch Callahan, all of whom cherish that ultimate Calder Cup title as their fondest hockey memories.
And whenever you win a championship, it's something special, and that was my first ever. In pro or even in junior, I never won a championship, so to be able to wait that long, it was, I think, my 9th year pro, 10th year pro at that time, so it was very special.
We had a great team, great group of guys, and it was just a great experience all the way around.
I won a junior championship, but winning a championship at the next level is no greater feeling, especially when you see grown men celebrate with little kids, and it brings back the memories of why we played the game and for the love of it.
As for team comparisons, there are plenty, but the one that stands out, both are perfect at home. Syracuse is 9-0 inside the War Memorial Arena, while the Griffins have gone 7-0 here at Van Andel Arena. The Griffins, who finished the regular season with 11 more points than the Crunch, will have home ice advantage in the Calder Cup Finals. Games 1 and 2 are here in downtown Grand Rapids Friday and Saturday before the teams head to New York for games 3 and 4 next Wednesday and Friday. Game 5, if necessary, will be in Syracuse next Saturday, June 10th. And if they need a 6th and 7th game, they are slated for Van Andel Arena on Tuesday and Wednesday, June 13th and 14th. All games, home and away, will be heard as always on ESPN 961, and watch parties for all road games will be staged again at the downtown Pepinos with food and drink specials for our great Griffins fans. Thanks for joining us. That has been our series preview presented by Michigan First Credit Union. I'm Bob Kaiser.